Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Altamont, Kansas, Chris Chuck. How many in the bag today? Three. Three fish today. Good bag of fish right here. 9.03 pounds. 9.03 pounds going to move you up into second place right now. I don't think that's going to hold up. You know what? On a 3-fish limit, though, 9 pounds is a really good day.
Well, I owe it all to Junior.
Pretty good angler to be fishing with.
Lucky draw. Appreciate the time.
Thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Ozark, Missouri, Mr. Brent Aljo. How are you, Brent? You are a 2009 Stockton or team champion, weren't you?
Yeah.
But today, 4 in the bag.
Yeah, I had the 5th one on a bunch of times, but that's just the way it goes.
These 4 today are going to go 14.07 pounds. 14.07 pounds. Brent, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Springdale, Arkansas, Mr. Kevin Hart. Hi, Kevin. How are you today?
Good day, sir.
How many in the bag? One? One today. That one fish is going to go, pretty nice fish, 3.56 pounds. 3.56 pounds. Thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Rogersville, Missouri, Mr. Randy Sade. Come on up here, Randy. How are you, buddy?
Good, how are you?
How many in the bag today?
I just got 3.
3 fish today. They're going to go 6.90 pounds. 6.90 pounds. Randy, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Branson, West Missouri, Mr. David Moore. Hi, David. How are you?
Doing good.
How many fish do you have today?
2.
One short of an amateur limit.
Yep.
But these 2 fish today are going to go. Boy, these are fine. These are some fine fish. 8.40 pounds. 8.40 pounds. Thank you for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Lamar, Missouri, longtime Central Pro-Am angler, Mr. Rick Scarberry. How are you, Rick?
I'm doing good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How many in the bag today?
3 little swimmers.
3 swimmers. They're going to go 8.70. 8.70. Rick, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Columbia, Missouri, Mr. Mike Mueller. Mike, your claim to fame is you were on the cover of Bassmaster Magazine, what, about 2 months ago?
It was actually the February edition, yes, it was.
And how many in the bag today?
1.
1 fish today, going to go 3.42 pounds. 3.42 pounds. Mike, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Nixa, Missouri, Mr. Ross Roberts. How are you, buddy?
Doing good. Cool.
Did you make a long run today?
No, fortunately not.
3 in the bag today, going to go 7.38 pounds, going to move you way on up there. Thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from right here in Kimberling City, Missouri, Mr. Larry Sager. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
How many fish do you have today?
We got 5.
5 in the bag, 5 fish limit, currently leading 1965.
We're going to be a little short.
Well, we're going to find out right now because this is a fine bag of fish. Fine bag of fish. How about this? 18.84 pounds. Right now, second place. You fishing tomorrow?
You bet.
I'm not going to ask you one more question then. Larry?
I can tell you this.
What's that?
I caught him with Bass Pro fluorocarbon on Bass Pro rod and reel. How's that?
That is the greatest sponsor plug of all time. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Thanks for fishing with us. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Lincoln, Nebraska, Mr. Pat Clausen. Hi, Pat. How are you?
Cold.
It's warmer here than Lincoln.
I'm not so sure about that today.
5 fish today, going to go 14.60 pounds. That's a fine bag of fish, Pat. Hey, thanks for making the trip and fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Oh, up next, fishing on the amateur side from Reed Spring, Missouri, Mr. Robert Durr. How are you, sir?
Good, how are you?
You're going to weigh 1 for big, and this is going to go 6 pounds even. Currently leading big fish on the amateur side is 8.18. Okay, so, and how many more in the bag to go with it?
2 more.
So you have a 3 fish amateur limit. Boy, this is a great bag of fish, Robert. How about 10.49 pounds, good enough for second place?
Very good, thank you.
Will that hold up?
We don't know, we'll see.
We're gonna find out. Hey, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Bloomsdale, Missouri, Mr. Tony Ferranto. I was close. 3 in the bag today. Boy, you did need those other 2 fish. Those are some fine. Fine fish. 3 fish going to go 13.30 pounds. 13.30 pounds. Tony, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Shawnee, Kansas, Mr. Bill Amos. How are you, buddy?
Just great. How you doing?
Good. How many in the bag today?
Just one.
1 fish. That's about your limit, isn't it? 4.35 pounds. 4.35 pounds. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Branson, Missouri, Mr. Zach Robbins. You got 2 fish today, and they are going to go 4.76 pounds. You fishing tomorrow?
No, I don't think so.
Well, how did you catch your fish today?
I caught them on crankbait.
I've heard a few guys say that.
Yeah, it seems to be a popular bait these days.
Zach, hey, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Fayetteville, Arkansas, Mr. Jerry Dudley. How are you, sir?
Hi, dude.
I'm doing excellent. Got 1 in the bag today. Fine quality fish. About 4.09. 4.09. Jerry, hey, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Branson, Missouri, Mr. Troy Gregg. How are you, Troy?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. How many in the bag today?
1.
1 fish. And it's going to go 3.10. 3.10. Troy, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip right over here. Up next, fishing on the pro side from High Ridge, Missouri, Mr. Mark Weesey Jr. won a championship with us in 05, I believe that was. And also another event right here at Table Rock. Today, how's Table Rock fishing?
You know, it's pretty slow, to be honest with you. Probably caught 9 bass today. Mixed it up, a few on a stick bait, some on a crankbait, but no size.
How many in the bag today?
5.
5 fish limit. Gonna go 10.98 pounds. I think that right now is in the top 5.
It won't hold up.
Mark, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up now, fishing on the pro side from St. Louis, Missouri, Mr. Bill Fortell. How are you, buddy?
A little cold today.
I know how well you like Table Rock. How many in the bag today?
Only able to manage 2.
2 fish today, going to go 5.46 pounds. 5.46 pounds. Bill, hey, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Omaha, Nebraska, Mr. David Greer. How are you, buddy?
I'm pretty good.
Hey, thanks for making the trip down here to come fish with us.
I gotta apologize to all you guys. I had a choice fish here. We're going to Minnesota to see the grandkids. And Minnesota came here.
That's a pretty good deal. Everybody's here. How many in the bag today?
Just the one.
1 fish going to go 4.9. Oh, hang on. 4.90 pounds. David, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Bella Vista, Arkansas, Mr. James Gilzo. How are you, buddy?
Good. Corey, how are you?
I'm excellent. I am in shock at the number of quality fish coming across the stage right now.
Oh, I'm not in shock at all. This lake's in great shape.
It is a fine fishery. 3 in the bag today. They are going to go 9.18 pounds. 9.18 pounds. Mr. Gilzo, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip right there. Up next, fishing on the other side from Springdale, Arkansas. He won the event here back in December. Mr. Roger Harp, always smiling. How are you, buddy?
Buddy, I'm doing fine.
5 in the bag today. You want to know what's leading right now, or do you know?
I don't even want to know.
Okay, well, then I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you you're in 3rd place with 17.05 pounds. 17.05 pounds. Are you fishing tomorrow?
Yeah, I am.
You're not going to tell me anything, are you?
No, I'm not.
I'm going to tell you, thanks for fishing with us, and make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Glencoe, Oklahoma, Mr. Scott Stallings. How are you, buddy?
Cold.
How many fish in the bag today? 2 fish today. They're going to go 5.02 pounds. 5.02 pounds. Scott, hey, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Harrison, Arkansas, Mr. Philip Isley. How are you, Philip? Well, good. How many in the bag today?
Got 3.
3 fish today, too short of a pro limit. They're going to go 10.58 pounds, 10.58 pounds, Phil. Thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip right over here. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Brookline, Missouri, Mr. Kenneth Giddens. Did I say that right?
You got it.
How many fish in the bag today? 2 fish today. They are going to go 5.63 pounds. 5.63 pounds. Thanks for fishing. Hey, right over here. Come this way. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip right here. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Harrison, Arkansas, Mr. Ed Young. How are you, buddy?
I'm awesome, man.
5 in the bag today?
I caught my 5th one with about 2 minutes to go.
This is a fine bag of fish, Ed. You're kicking the season off right. This one's going to go 14.91 pounds, I think, and this is off of memory, I think that's 6th place right now.
I'll take it, whatever it is. I tell you, with just a few minutes to go, I didn't even think I was going to have a limit. I told Ken, I said, you know, it's kind of funny. I was honestly sitting there thinking, you know, about Iaconelli. All that time, never give up, never give up. And I thought, man, you know, the Lord's going to bless me. And about that time, I said, get the net. There he is. So, best fish I had of the day. So,
It's a good way to end the day.
it's awesome way.
Ed, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip right over here. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Bentonville, Oh, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Fishing on the pro side, Mr. Philip Stone from Omaha, Arkansas, correct?
Well, Harrison.
Harrison, I'm sorry. I was going to weigh 1 for big. Chris, what's leading pro side big bass? Currently leading on the pro side is 6.64 pounds, but it's not anymore. How about this? 7.51 pounds on that big fish. That's a giant. How many more you got to go with it?
Got 4 more to go.
You need about, in those 4 fish, you're going to need 12 and some change because 1965 is currently leading.
It'll be close.
It'll be close. This is the calmest I've ever seen you, Phil. These 5 fish today are going to go 17.28 pounds. Can we get the big fish out of there, Ken? We're going to try. I think right now that's going to move you into 3rd place. Phil, let's see this big fish. 7.62 pounds. Up there, Phil, and smile big. That is a giant, giant table rock largemouth. Let's get that fish back in there. She's got some business to do here in a few weeks. You going to tell me how you caught your fish today?
Caught every fish, me and my non-boater, on a wiggle board.
Even the 7-pounder.
Even to say that's the first fish I caught this morning.
That's a good way to start the day.
Yes, I was really cold till I caught that fish.
That changed everything. Phil, hey, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Bentonville, Arkansas, Mr. Scott Parsons. How are you, Scott?
I'm doing pretty good. I've been better.
2 in the bag today. 1 short of the amateur limit. Going to go 5.12 pounds. 5.12 pounds. Scott, hey, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Spokane, Missouri, Mr. Matt Jones. How are you, Matt?
I've been better.
You look cold, too. How many in the bag?
5 little.
5 little ones, he says. Always bringing that limit, though. How about 12.56 pounds? Are you fishing tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm fishing.
I'm not going to ask you any more questions. Just make sure you get your weigh-in slip, and we'll see you tomorrow. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Rogersville, Missouri, Mr. Craig Dort. Come on up here, Craig. How are you today, buddy?
Doing good, man.
How many in the bag today for you?
3 in the bag.
That's an amateur limit. 3 fish in the bag. Takes $13.95 on the amateur side.
I like it.
Pretty close. How about 7.43? That's probably in the top 5 right now, so we'll see. Craig, thanks for fishing with us, buddy. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the amateur side from Springfield, Missouri, Mr. Mike Mulberry. How are you, Mike?
Pretty good.
How many in the bag today?
Just 1.
Just 1. Valuable points for that year-end championship, 3.65. 3.65. Mike, thanks for fishing with us right over here. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip. Up next, fishing on the pro side from Billings, Missouri, Mr. Lance Williams. Lance was our 2009 Angler of the Year, and I heard you are the supplier of the secret baits that is currently leading this event.
Yeah, but I can't catch them.
How many in the bag today for you?
Just 3. I think I went the wrong way. I went up the river and tried to throw a crankbait. So I should have stayed down. This kind of day it was.
3 fish in the bag for Lance. They're going to go 6.80. 6.80. Right now, Gale is leading the event. 1965. Is that going to hold up and win this thing?
I hope so. He deserves it. You know, he's been close so many times. You know, and it's his time. So it's Table Rock. It's easy 20 plus time of year.
We'll see what happens. Lance, hey, thanks for fishing with us. Make sure you get your weigh-in slip.